William Clay Matthews III is an American football linebacker for the Green Bay Packers of the National Football League. He played college football at USC, and was drafted by the Packers in the first round of the 2009 NFL Draft. Matthews is the grandson of pro offensive tackle Clay Matthews, Sr., son of All-Pro linebacker Clay Matthews, Jr., brother of Minnesota Vikings linebacker Casey Matthews, and nephew of Pro Football Hall of Fame guard Bruce Matthews. High school career: Matthews attended Agoura High School in Agoura Hills, California, where he played for the Agoura Chargers high school football team. Physically, Matthews was a late bloomer. His father was the team's defensive coordinator, but declined to start his son because he was physically undersized. Matthews began developing physically in his senior season, but only garnered interest from Division I FCS schools and local community colleges. He has described his own recruiting status out of high school as not applicable. Like his father and uncle, Matthews opted to attend the University of Southern California with hopes of becoming a walk-on for the Trojans football team. College career: Matthews attended the University of Southern California and played for the Trojans from 2004 to 2008 under head coach Pete Carroll. Even though he was the son of an All-Pro NFL linebacker, he entered USC as an unheralded, walk-on student athlete. During his first season, USC's 2004 BCS National Championship, he played only on the scout team and turned down several playing opportunities during garbage time during the fourth quarters of games in order to preserve his redshirt status and remaining seasons of NCAA eligibility. He remained a non-athletic scholarship, reserve linebacker during the 2005 season, and played mainly on special teams. He was granted full athletic scholarship status at the beginning of the 2006 season. Matthews continued to play reserve linebacker in the 2006 and 2007 seasons, and made 2 starts in 2007 in place of injured teammate Brian Cushing. He was awarded USC's Co-Special Teams Player of the Year in 2006 and 2007 and blocked 2 field goals in the latter season. During the off-season, Matthews committed to weight training and conditioning programs to gain size and improve his performance level and stamina. At the beginning of the 2008 season, defensive coordinator Nick Holt, Carroll and Norton decided to try using Matthews in a hybrid elephant position, where Matthews would stand in the position of defensive end, but use the speed and tactics of a linebacker. The coaches had used Cushing in the position in a similar manner in 2006. The experiment was successful, as Matthews recorded 4.5 sacks while playing alongside his other NFL-bound teammates Brian Cushing, Ray Moralaga and Kaluka Mayava. Furthermore, Matthews continued his spectacular special teams play and was awarded USC's Co-Special Teams Player of the Year in 2008, making him the only player in USC history to be awarded 3 consecutive Special Teams Player of the Year awards. Matthews was a participant in the 2009 Senior Bowl and was considered a top prospect for the 2009 NFL Draft. Matthews was one of 12 senior USC football players, including the 4 linebackers Cushing, Mayava, Matthews and Moralaga, attending the by invitation only 2009 NFL Scouting Combine. Matthews, alongside fellow USC linebackers Moralaga and Cushing, was featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated's 2009 NFL Draft Preview magazine, as all 3 were regarded as potential first-round selections. Professional career Pre-draft measurables 2009 NFL Draft On August 7, 2008, the Green Bay Packers traded Brett Favre to the New York Jets for what would become the Jets' 3rd-round draft pick in the 2009 NFL Draft. On draft day, April 25, 2009, the Packers traded their 2nd-round pick, their 3rd-round pick and the 83rd overall pick acquired for Favre to the New England Patriots for a 1st-round pick and a 5th-round pick in that year's draft. The Packers used the 1st-round pick obtained from the Patriots to acquire Matthews with the 26th overall selection in the 2009 NFL Draft. Kevin Greene, the former All-Pro linebacker who is 3rd on the all-time sack list with 160, was hired by Dom Capers in 2009 to coach the outside linebacker position. He saw a lot of himself in Matthews but feared the Packers would not be able to draft him. Analysts were shocked when the Packers traded their second and 2 third-round draft picks to the New England Patriots in order to secure Matthews and the 5th-round selection. Analysts did not believe Matthews to be a first-round draft prospect due to his limited playing experience at USC. Greene later stated that Matthews has a set of skills that I have not seen in an outside linebacker. Clay has a set of skills that I didn't have. He has another gear I didn't have. He's better than Kevin Greene was. Green Bay Packers 2009, Matthews scored his first career touchdown during a Monday Night Football game on October 5, 2009 against the Minnesota Vikings. Matthews stripped the ball from running back Adrian Peterson and ran the ball back for a score. In Week 17 against the Detroit Lions, he made 3 tackles, assisted Undue Moore and sacked Daunte Culpepper twice. He was nominated for and won the Pepsi NFL Rookie of the Week award for his performance. In Week 10 against the Dallas Cowboys, Matthews had another outstanding game, recording 1 tackle, recovering 2 fumbles forced by cornerback Charles Woodson, and sacked Dallas quarterback Tony Romo to make him a nominee again for the Pepsi NFL Rookie of the Week. For the second time in as many nominations was voted Rookie of the Week for Week 10. Matthews had arguably his best game in his young career in Week 13 when he was awarded the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award. Matthews had 6 tackles, 2 sacks and a forced fumble in the Packers' 27-14 win over Baltimore. In the Packers' December 13, 2009 contest versus the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field, Matthews recorded his 8th sack of the season, which put him into a 3-way tie with former Packers Tim Harris and Vonnie Holliday for the team record of most sacks in a rookie season. The following week Matthews recorded 2 more sacks versus the Pittsburgh Steelers to claim the rookie record. He was added to the 2009 NFC Pro Bowl squad, replacing Bears LB Lance Briggs. He was the first Packers rookie to earn a Pro Bowl selection since receiver James Lofton in 1978. Matthews recorded 51 tackles, 10.0 sacks, 7 pass deflections, a forced fumble, and 3 fumble recoveries in his rookie season. He played in all 16 games, starting at ROLB in 13 of them. He led the Packers in QB pressures, with 45.5. He finished 3rd for the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, losing to his former USC teammate Brian Cushing. He was named NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year and set the Packer record for most sacks in a season by rookie, with 10.0. 2010, Matthews took a different approach to the game in the 2010 season. After seeing him double-teamed and constantly chipped by running backs in the NFC Wild Card game against the Arizona Cardinals, Dom Capers decided to move him around the field. Matthews eventually ended up playing mostly at LOLB, but he would roam around the field, playing also at the ROLB position and sometimes in the middle. He finished the season with 60 tackles, 13.5 sacks, 4 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception through 15 games in 2010. He became the first Packer to record 6 sacks in the first 2 games of the season and had 8.5 sacks in the first 5 weeks but slowed down the latter part of the season. Matthews was named to the 2011 Pro Bowl NFC roster for the 2nd straight year and was named to the All-Pro team for the first time in his career. Matthews was awarded with the NFL's Defensive Player of the Month award for September after recording 6 sacks in the first 2 weeks of the 2010 season. Matthews recorded a career-high 55.0 QB pressures. He was named SN NFL Defensive Player of the Year, NFC Defensive Player of the Year, and won the Butkus Award. He finished a close second to Troy Polamalu in the AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year voting, notable in that both led their defenses to Super Bowl XLV. He set the Packers' record for most sacks in a single postseason with 3.5. In the Super Bowl, won by the Packers over the Pittsburgh Steelers, he recorded 3 tackles, a pass deflection, and a game-changing forced fumble. On the first play of the 4th quarter with the Steelers driving to take the lead with the score 21-17 in favor of Green Bay and the ball on the Packer 33-yard line, he tackled Steelers running back Rashad Mendenhall, who fumbled the ball, recovered by Desmond Bishop. The Packers never lost the lead, winning their fourth Super Bowl title and first since Super Bowl XXXI, 31-25. 2011, Matthews finished the 2011 season with 50 tackles, and a career-low 6.0 sacks despite playing 15 of the 16 games. He led the Packers in quarterback pressures for the third straight season, with 53.5. Although some of his numbers plummeted from the previous season, he improved in other aspects of his game. He recorded a career-high 3 interceptions, 9 pass deflections, and 3 forced fumbles. He also recorded his third career defensive touchdown by picking off Eli Manning for a pick six. Matthews played almost exclusively at the LOLB position, not roaming around the field like he did the previous season due to the struggling defense. Matthews did not play a single snap at the ROLB position until Week 11 and finished the entire season with only 7 rushes from the ROLB spot. Matthews claimed he had his best overall season despite the low numbers. The Packers struggled to find pass pressure from the side opposite of Matthews, and the loss of defensive end Cullen Jenkins due to free agency and safety Nick Collins due to a career-ending neck injury, placed the Packers last in total defense despite leading the league in interceptions, with 31. Linebacker coach Kevin Greene stated that he has never seen a pass rusher get double-teamed as much as Clay had that season. The defensive line struggled, finishing the season with 6 total sacks after recording 18 the year before. Matthews was named to his third straight Pro Bowl as a starter. Prior to the 2011 season, Matthews was named the second best pass rusher and the fourth best linebacker in the league by ESPN. 2012. Heading into the 2012 season, the defense needed to improve. Finishing with the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL was described by Matthews as unacceptable. The Packers drafted 6 straight defensive players in the draft, including Matthews' former teammate, Nick Perry, out of USC. Because of Perry's larger size and not being accustomed to playing pass coverage was put at the LOLB position, moving Clay Matthews back to the ROLB position he played at in his rookie year. The Packers hoped that by drafting Perry, as well as Michigan State DE Gerald Worthy and Iowa DE Mike Daniels, opposing teams would no longer be able to consistently double-team Matthews, allowing pressure to open up on all sides. Prior to the 2012 NFL season, Sporting News ranked Matthews as the second best outside linebacker in the league, only behind Cowboys star DeMarcus Ware. Matthews started out the season with a bang. He recorded 2.5 sacks in the 30-22 season opener loss to the eventual NFC champion 49ers and then posted a career-high 3.5 sacks against the Bears on Thursday night. Matthews became one of only 6 players in NFL history to record 6 or more sacks in the first 2 games of the season, and is the only player ever to do it twice. Entering Week 9 against the Cardinals, he was second in the league in sacks with 9. Matthews had to leave the game in the second half after his left hamstring started to tighten up. He was eventually ruled out for weeks 11 through 13. After missing 4 straight games with a hamstring injury, Matthews recorded 6 tackles, 2 sacks, and a pass deflection in a 21-13 victory over the Bears. This victory crowned the Packers as NFC North champions for the second year in a row. Matthews totaled 3 tackles and a sack in a 37-34 season-ending loss to the Vikings. He finished the season with 43 tackles, 13.0 sacks, 2 passes defended, and a forced fumble. Matthews was selected to his 4th straight Pro Bowl, but dropped out due to injury and was named to the All-Pro team for the second time. In the off-season, Matthews became the highest-paid linebacker in NFL history when he and the Packers made a deal worth $66 million over the next 5 seasons. 2013, playing in only 11 games during the 2013 season, Matthews recorded 41 tackles, a team-high 7.5 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. During the Packers' Week 5 matchup with the Detroit Lions on October 6, 2013, Matthews broke his right thumb and would miss the next 4 games of the season. On November 10, in a game at home against the Philadelphia Eagles, he returned to the playing field, donning a large club cast over his entire right hand. Without the ability to use his fingers to grab or rapidly pressure or leverage, Matthews was left to be fairly ineffective during this game. The following week, he returned to the field with a less constrictive device that allowed his fingers to remain free. The less restrictive device seemed to improve his performance the following week. After completing only 2 tackles with no sacks, stuffs, hits or hurries on the quarterback against the Eagles, in the Packers' Week 11 matchup against the New York Giants the following week, Matthews had 4 tackles, including a sack and stuff with a less constrictive device. After the Giants game, Matthews would go on to accumulate 4.5 more sacks and 17 tackles over the next 5 weeks. In Week 16, during the second-to-last game of the regular season against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Matthews refractured his thumb and did not play another down the rest of the season. 2014, prior to the 2014 season, the Packers signed veteran free agent Julius Peppers to bring an additional pass rush to help Matthews. After a Week 8 loss to the New Orleans Saints, where the Packers' defense gave up almost 500 yards of offense, including 172 yards rushing from Mark Ingram, Packers defensive coordinator Dom Capers and head coach Mike McCarthy decided to alter Matthews' position, alternating him between outside linebacker and middle linebacker during games, depending on the play call. The move paid huge dividends for both Matthews and the Packers' defense, as the defense improved drastically over the final 8 games of the season. After spending the first half of the season ranked near the bottom in the league in defense, the Packers finished the season ranked a respectable 14th in the NFL in total defense. Matthews' sack numbers also increased in the second half of the season. After only getting 2.5 sacks in the first 8 games, Matthews had 8.5 sacks in the final 8 games, including back-to-back 2-sack games against Buffalo and Tampa Bay. Matthews finished the season with 11 sacks, 9 passes defended, 1 interception and 2 forced fumbles. For the first time in his NFL career, Matthews started every game during the regular season. Regular season statistics equals. Personal life: Matthews was born in Los Angeles, California, the son of Leslie and Clay Matthews, Jr., who played 19 seasons and 278 games as a linebacker for the Cleveland Browns and Atlanta Falcons while earning 4 Pro Bowl selections. His uncle Bruce Matthews also played 19 seasons in the NFL, playing 296 games in offensive lineman for the Houston Oilers Tennessee Titans franchise. After being drafted out of USC in 1983, Bruce was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007 and considered one of the greatest offensive linemen in NFL history, playing in an NFL record 14 consecutive Pro Bowls. Both brothers were All-Americans. His grandfather Clay Matthews, Sr. played 4 seasons in the NFL for the San Francisco 49ers in the 1950s. Of his father's 4 sons, he is the second to play for USC. His younger brother Casey Matthews is a linebacker for the Minnesota Vikings. He also has cousins involved in football. Kevin Matthews is a center for the Carolina Panthers, Jake Matthews is an offensive tackle for the Atlanta Falcons and Mike Matthews is a center for Texas A&M. Every Friday during the football season, Clay talks football on Wisconsin's Afternoon News with John Merker on News Radio 620 WTMJ. Matthews is also related to Troy Niklas, who played college football at Notre Dame and is now a member of the Arizona Cardinals. The Matthews Football Dynasty Family Tree. In 2012, Matthews agreed to model and test a Depend adult incontinence brief under his uniform to benefit the Jimmy V Foundation charity. Matthews made an appearance on the February 9, 2011 of WWE SmackDown, when he ran down to the ring to assist in Edge's World Heavyweight Championship match against Dolph Ziggler as a backup referee, as Vicky Guerrero was the original special referee for that match. Guerrero injured her ankle after trying to spear Edge, and he won the match and the championship after spearing Ziggler twice, while she was being attended to at ringside for her injury. Shortly after the second spear, Matthews ran down to the ring to make the 3 count and give Edge the win. This episode took place in Green Bay, the same week the Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl XLV after WWE made an offer to invite the winning team to the show that is taking place in their hometown. He had a cameo appearance in Entourage and Pitch Perfect 2, the latter he appeared along with Packers teammates T.J. Lang, Josh Sitton, David Bakhtiari, and Don Barkley. References. External links, official website, Clay Matthews 3 on Twitter, Green Bay Packers profile, USC profile, ESPN profile.